I just want to say a shout out here. Like, for a long time, I met Zarna back in 2016, and ever since I've been like a drop of water in her fountain of creativity and power. I just want to say that. Thank you, Zarna. I want to say that to you. Zarna! FTP! 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 All right. Oh. So, got a little speech here. Yeah, Yolotli here. As some of you might know, I have a lot of names and have been on a journey in solidarity movements around the world. I have been an activist and organizer since 2008 as an intern building earthships in New Mexico. Then followed to the call to action in 2011, Occupy Wall Street movement. Have been since experienced 3 different autonomous zones by 2014. I've been a hitchhiker since I was 19 years old, and after being a hitchhiker since, after being invited by Chavistas to assist building earthships in 4 revolutionary pueblos in Venezuela, I hitchhiked south in 2012 from the States through 12 countries toward Venezuela. I lived here I lived in the area among Hare Krishna monks in different eco-ashrams in Colombia and Ecuador for about 18 months. This is where the name Ganga Prashadam was introduced to me. In short, Zarna could probably explain this better, but in short, Ganga means holy water and Prashadam means holy food. And so yeah, definitely Zarna can wisdom and all of that stuff. But it was kind of a hap chance that happened. Then later I facilitated large groups to manifest actions for social justice starting in 2015 at a gathering at Dawson Park, which collaborated formed the organization Don't Shoot Portland. I became a mobilizer for racial justice and learned along the way that the greatest threat to humanity is in fact climate change due to how capitalism and colonialism has disturbed nature. Since Occupy Wall Street, I responded to many calls to action and revolutionary actions in the 7 directions of life. Shall know where I met Zarna and all of us here. Shall know? Shall know? Hell yeah. Shall know where was it? Against Shell's evil plan off of Banbridge Island. Anyone here from Banbridge? Banbridge people? All right, what's going on, Banbridge? Can't wait to get to the next action over there. It's been great. Where was I? Off of Banbridge Island with 7 kayakers who inspired neighbors to kayak around the Salish Sea. We mobilized in 2016. We stopped the Polar Pioneer in the Arctic, failed hope to pollute the Arctic. So we did really good there, right? Nanji desu ka? What time is it? It's 2023. We're about to rock this thing all the way to 2030, huh? Yeah. And later with neighbors in Montequillo to stop the evil twin brother and halted an icebreaker ship in Portland with an air blockade and water blockade. We supported calls to action for land back and climate at Standing Rock in 2016 at the People's Climate Summit in Paris in protest of the COP21. Because we need a people's climate justice movement not run by corporations, right? That's what we're trying to do here. And then mobilized to the zone area defense, aka LaSad, against an airport construction project of Knots for climate justice and anti-globalization while defending crucial farmland. And then back in 2017, Zarna and the rest of FTP made me a community supporter organizer, which allows me to sustain my work as a direct actionist. In the summer of 2018, I was a catalyst of the people-supported vigil in Portland, which led to the growth of the Abolish ICE movement, raising awareness about terrible child separation and dignity of workers' families made even worse even now. By immigrant customs enforcement, aka ICE. Meanwhile, I accomplished the People of Color Urban Farm Cohort Program with Mudbone Grown. Come on, everyone, say Mudbone Grown. Mudbone. Mudbone. I love them people, my good friends. Learning how to farm during the day while coordinating nightly mass candlelight vigils. That year, I later was awarded Direct Action of the Year by Jobs with Justice. In 2019, I introduced the Municipal Eco-Resiliency Project into Portland community. Woo! Yeah, it's been really amazing. And with support of many comrades throughout the years, like my brother from another mother, Talilo Marfil, Kasamas, yeah, Salamat, and comrades from now Project WeYGO and FTP. Even since everyone, well, we all know the pandemic has been a pretty crazy experience, but it's also been like a hardship, insightful, a revolutionary and spiritual journey for the people's climate justice movement, because we're still here. Yeah. As your community support organizer with FTP, I have learned so much to share and support us in creating a revolutionary climate strike in the year 2030 with urban farming and land back. In 2020, I was accepted in the Come Through Market program, incubator program, which taught me how to build a small business, register with the Secretary of State, and manage it at farmers markets. Thank you to Tim and Kira for helping manage all this stuff. There's a lot of coordination and mad work in the background. Yeah. Ellie?
2 minutes left.
Oh, 2 minutes left. Okay. Then I was in the movement to change food systems introduced to the change food systems movement with Vivian Barnett, and further my education as an urban farm cooperative for MERP with the Oregon Native American Chamber. Fast forward to 2023, we have informed comrades and volunteers that we have roles with MERP, and we've organized a formal office to sustain organizational work to change food systems for the People's Climate Strike. Our initiatives with MERP have scaled an outpost, a food pantry, an urban farm office, a plant nursery, all as a base of operations and cooperative project with the volunteers and communities ready to fight for changing food systems and together support a climate strike, human rights, and economic justice for everyone, everywhere. So yeah, my name is Yolotli, as Zarna said. It also means heart in Nahuatl, and X marks the spot to make it stop, you know. And we the participants and volunteers with MERP are moving out of phase 1 to further construct the People's Urban Farm organization, and should be ready moving out of phase 2 by 2025. We collectively germinated over 3,000 seeds in our greenhouse, managed 5 cooperative projects during the hottest summer on record, initiated Southeast, Northeast volunteer committees, points of contacts at each cooperative project, monthly email editions, email list of about 3,300 people, tabled at the Portland Youth Climate Strikes in Portland, taught more than 50 volunteers, accepted and reporting to the Oregon Water Justice Fellowship, harvested more than 500 pounds of vegetables from all of our co-op projects. Food is a weapon, said Dr. Vandana Shiva, and when the People's Climate Strike has been supported from an urban farm organization and a robust food chain inside cities while connected to farmers, supporting regional efforts, then we are unstoppable to sustain a mass general strike for workers, family, community, and land back. Can I get a call to response? Food, not lawns.
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 All right. Moving forward here, almost done. I had a call to action, land back from Project WeYGO. After today, Yo Boy to White Earth Nation in Minnesota. WeYGO means try to get free in Ojibwe. Call and response again. Can we say Project WeYGO?
Project WeYGO.
Project WeYGO.
Project WeYGO.
Project WeYGO, yeah. I will be assisting volunteer coordination while all participants in Portland, while I help build an off-grid community project as a supportive community for the People's Climate Strike movement and get land back with Project WeYGO. Comrades are calling to volunteers to be in camp, respect the land and the people. I'm asking for more to join about learning about ancestral lands and history. And since we're going to do this, we're a hybrid organization with MERP, so it's going to be really exciting. So come talk to us, we'll get land back. And as a founding member of Project WeYGO, participant with MERP and community-supported organizers, I ask each of you to garden, change food systems for all people, support my work as an urban farmer, right here. Yeah, and what else did I say? Yeah, support my work as a urban farmer for the People's Climate Strike in the year 2030, my travels to White Earth Nation, and our future climate justice work organizing for the people. Please send FTP contributions. Thank you so much. Ikimosho. Vamonos, let's go. And all power, all people, people power. Thank you. Yeah. Free the land, free the people.